Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. We're continuing to play around with the new Imperial Guard DLC today. So today we're doing a 2,000 point battle against Necrons. Not looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be a bit rough. So this is the modified pre-built army. We've made a few adjustments here and there. So we've got a Castellan here who does have the Plasma Pistol and the Power Fist. There are some good abilities here. The Bring It Down is actually quite nice. The movement is okay. Voice of command, the bonus, the accuracy and damage can be very helpful. So we've got a commissar as well to kind of help out, get some extra health if we want to split people up. We also have a psyker who does have one pretty good ability. The psychic maelstrom is iffy. The mental shackles though is actually pretty nice. The minus 30 accuracy. The Night Shroud could be useful if you're going to rush out when there's a lot of overwatched units. We've got a couple Ogryn. They've been pretty good in the last few times we've had them out. Casterkin, we have three of these guys. All of them are upgraded, so they have the hotshot volley guns, which have a really good ability. The overcharged salvo, so it's extra shots with armor piercing, but they tend to shoot less from then on for the rest of the match. We've got a couple heavy weapon squads with las cannons. We have a couple armored sentinels with plasma guns. We have a bunch of basic infantry here, some with bayonets. You're basically just kind of cannon fodder. If they die, they die. They're probably more useful for bringing out frag grenades, honestly. And we've got a couple of chimeras, and they just have the basic heavy flamer on them. So we're going to be fighting against Necrons. Necrons are always tough. So the Necron force we're going to fight here is the Necron main line. So here we've got an Overlord. He's equipped with the Staff of Light. There is one Plasmancer who has some cool abilities. Hexmark Destroyer, very good at killing infantry. Lich Guard, just good at guarding characters. A couple Death Marks, which we've seen in the past, have been very strong. Annihilation Barge, which could be rough. Locust Heavy Destroyer with the upgraded guns. These guys could pretty much destroy any vehicle as soon as they want to, essentially. Tomb Blades do have the Twin Gauss Blaster here. A couple Triarch Praetorians. I do like these when I play because they can do a lot of damage and infiltrate enemy lines. Two squads of Immortals and two squads of Warriors. So that is it. So we're going to jump in and fight to the death as we usually do for skirmishes. Map I haven't decided on yet. Range is something the Necrons like. So the Necrons can engage from much further away than we can as Imperial Guard. So it's something to kind of keep in mind when deciding how we're going to do this. It's not necessarily going to change much, but yeah, it does make things a lot harder fighting the Necrons. I think the Necrons by far are the hardest to fight of all the different factions for the Imperial Guard, at least so far. I can't imagine Orcs and Tau. Well, Tau do have a lot of long-range attack options as well, so who knows. All right, as far as options go, we don't want something too big. We don't want something too small. Blackstone would work, but it's just the lighting on it is so bad. I kind of like to avoid it. Scrapyard I do like. This one, I feel like the fire-cased outpost is not quite even. Put it that way, I guess. Field of Skulls I haven't done in a while. Let's do Field of Skulls. So yeah, Necrons can hit so hard so far away, and we have a lot of just short-range infantry guys. The infantry guys can absorb a lot of attacks, though, so we might have to just suck up shots with them. We'll try to use our basic infantry to guard the Casterkin, just to keep them a bit safer, as well as the heavy weapon squad, so we can actually do some damage. But I feel like anything else we scout with, so like the Sentinels and the Chimeras, if we move them up, they're probably just going to get wrecked. They just have such strong, hard-hitting, long-range weapons. So we do have this lower area. We do have a high point here. We could go for like maybe the las cannons over here. I think that's a good option. So we could throw them in a Chimera and send them out that way. That is probably one of my better options for a play with them. So let's just prepare to do that. You can go there. That's fine. We'll get our las cannons set. Where's my other guy? All the way over here. So we've got to do a two-step thing to get you over. We can put two heavy weapon squads in a Chimera, it's fine. For our other Chimera, we do have Casterkin, or we could just put basic infantry. We do have a guy with bayonets. We could throw them in the other Chimera. That's not the worst idea in the world, I guess. I kind of feel like they're not that great for much of anything else. We'll probably advance up We could send a good amount of stuff over here and just have some basic things here. There is a bit of a ledge here that's hard to see. So there is a ledge there that's different. Map seems like it's a little bit weird. Anyway. Yeah, the way the models look kind of funny. Probably just being zoomed out, they just look goofy. Alright, let's put a front line here of just basic dudes. We're going to put you in there. Basic guys to the front. We'll have better units behind. Actually, let's have you over here. Let's put Kasserkin behind you. Basic guys. Kasserkin. Got bayonets. Basic guys. I feel like I'm missing a Kasserkin. Don't I have 3? Oh, I moved him over here, that's why. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's put you there. You can go there. Can't swap position if we move guys around, which is still kind of odd. Go there. We can split guys off because we do have the Commissar, and the Castellan outranks the Commissar, so we can only get 1 bonus. So the Castellan's bonus gives us the extra accuracy, and we get the extra health here. So I feel like the Commissar might actually be more useful. Yeah, let's do this. We'll load up the bayonet troops into the other Chimera, and we'll just kind of cruise around. Alright, nothing too crazy. No real complicated plan here or anything. It's a pretty decent sized map, as you can kind of see. We do have the high rise here. We might want to try to get them to come back to us in that position. I'm worried about having the las cannons out front, though, even if they are up here on the ledge. It's better for us, but it does mean we're more liable to get shot. But we could move some stuff forward as scouting that might cause them to have a bit of a distraction.
Pack it up and let's move.
Get in the Chimera, buddy.
Pack it up and let's move.
Alright, this is clear. Let you just run out here. Chimera. Get a move on as well. We're far enough back, we shouldn't see anything anytime soon. The Necrons can engage us from further, but we start with such distances between us that it's unlikely we're going to spot each other anytime soon.
What next,
you
sir?
guys get in that transport.
Lining up, sir.
Sentinel here. Let's just charge on down. Okay. I think we just want a wall of basic infantry with our more vulnerable units behind is probably just what we want to do. We could break a few guys over to help over on that side.
Moving to the battle line.
You guys, Kasserkin. Might even send my Castellan over there.
I will lead from the battle line.
With my Psyker and one of you guys.
Awaiting your orders.
So here, let's just get infantry.
Lining up, sir.
Infantry moving.
With precision.
Victory through discipline.
Commissar, too bad I can't get you into that spot.
Advance.
Just go there.
Running.
The Ogren. You could.
Transport awaiting
Yeah, we can
orders.
just tear around here. That's fine.
We'll get
Although,
you
is
there.
there a height difference there? There is. We could just kind of come over here though, so that's fine. Okay, at this point, we should be good. We just have characters that have some actions, so we'll just end the turn and auto Overwatch. It's fine. Nothing's going to come close enough to really be an issue here. Note how the Imperial Guard ended up fighting the Necrons on a Chaos planet here, but hey, stranger things have probably happened. Fighting over this giant demonic portal.
Quarry spotted.
Some of their units look like they're off to my right, which we're not really going to see much of or engage.
Another of them spotted. Over there.
They do have some units that can teleport around, jump around, that kind of thing, so we could have a few of them, hopefully, come rushing out ahead of the rest, which would be nice. At this point, we might want to be ready for some overwatches. I think the rock here actually really exists, so we could potentially use that for a little bit of cover from that direction. So we will set up an overwatch. We can go far, but optimal's only 4. Which is about there. We'll push it out to like 6-ish.
Kill or be killed.
Just in case. We would like to get... Yeah, we could get my heavy weapons basically in position here. Let's go ahead and dump you guys off. We'll have a little bit of movement left. We'll just put them on the ledge here, I think.
Heavy weapons.
Don't have any movement left. Optimal's 5. We can go further. At this point, we probably want to. So 5's only there. Let's push it out like 7-ish.
Pack it up and let's move.
Unfortunately, these guys are about the furthest forward of all my units, so I'm hoping they don't get spotted and tagged.
Big
Put you a
guns
little
ready.
further back. We can do a long-range Overwatch here, too.
Keeping watch.
Just in case anything does come up into this area. Alright, we've got basic infantry, run.
Where do you need us, sir?
Caster can run.
As long as I draw breath, Cadia stands.
Castellan will get in there. Ogren, you're not really going to make it, but head in that general direction.
The warp knows our every move.
Psyker as well. I mean, that's not a very happy thought, is it? So rushing really hard to kind of capture this high point. I'm hoping we don't run into too much here. This might give me a little bit of cover. And again, we can go kind of far. 4 is optimal. Let's go like 6. They do have a lot of long-range things, though, so it's probably not going to save me having a bit further out units. Got to go all the way around like this. Fine, I'll go there. I still don't know what happens if a transport gets nuked while we have guys inside of it. I'm assuming they're just dead. I don't know that for sure, but I would assume at the very least they're going to come out super badly damaged. So here we just have the Kasserkin, and we've got 1 unit of Ogren along with the Commissar. The infantry... You know what? Infantry, you're so useless
next, sir?
that I'm just going to have you run. There's really no point in you actually trying to do anything or setting up overwatches, because you're not going to effectively do anything. So we go there. These guys could, but I think we're just going to try to get them in position. Just run them out here.
Victory through discipline.
Get the Commissar up. That'll give us some extra health for all these guys. And we'll run the Ogren out here as well. So I do have an action left with the Commissar. We'll just set up a crappy Overwatch because I've got nothing else to do, really. Is that it? That is it. So, as you can kind of see, we've pushed really hard over on this left side. We kind of want to draw them into here or this left side. And we'll go ahead and advance with these guys, doing a little scouting. We might take a bit of time to regroup and maybe just have them set up about here at the most, while these guys spread out and kind of being the main battle line. We could even potentially send some of these guys back over. We probably will spot some stuff. We're probably going to get shot at because they can engage from longer range than us. Hoping we don't lose much. And it would be nice if they kind of push forward really hard with some of their faster units, so we could maybe pick them off.
There's more of them?
I swear the AI can see you further away than you can see them as well, so sometimes their spotting's a bit weird, where they're just taking shots and you're like, how do you see me? How can you possibly see me?
Target spotted.
They might just rush forward too.
There's more of them?
Quarry spotted.
Seems like a lot are holding back, though. Yeah, nothing. That's interesting. Okay, we do have
These
our
manifold
shadow, what
dangers
is it
are
called?
beyond
Night
your
Shroud ability.
understanding.
So we could pop that on somebody. Yeah, let's move up. Let's use the ability on the Chimera. We'll send the Chimera forward to scout. He could scout, but he has to cross all across here before advancing, so we'll hold off on that. So Night Shroud does give me extra evasion, and I don't set up overwatches and stuff.
Trust in me. Together, we will swing the tides of this battle.
So let's go take a look. Do we see anything? Nope, not yet.
We'll get you there.
Okay, I still have the evasion, so having you out front isn't necessarily the worst thing. I'm going to wait on the shots, though.
Awaiting your orders.
Who do we want? We could put the Casterkin up here. That's not a bad idea. We could even keep the Sentinel up here. Wouldn't be awful.
Armored
But the Sentinel can kind of
ready.
come over to help out over here, so I feel like that's a better option. And again, I'm going to hold off on the Overwatches. Like, we might have some
Search
long-range
and destroy.
shots, potentially. There might be something like right over here we could try to go for. So let's go ahead and advance here. We'll just be a bit cautious. Let's grab this
Sentinel on
cover.
the move.
Okay, nothing so far. Go to the side of it. Nope, we've got a Hexmark destroyer right out in front. We can go ahead and close on your position. Not the worst idea in the world. Let's go ahead and do that. What else do we got? Plasmancer, also way out front. Okay, so the characters in this case are pretty far up. Oh, we do have the Tomb Blades as well. Okay. Well, over here, I don't have a lot of long-range firepower. I don't suppose... Yeah, you're definitely going to be out of range of everything here. We can take shots there, surprisingly. You know what?
Setting up and stabilizing.
That should give me about a 40-some percent. Oh, 60. All right, yeah, go for that.
Opening fire.
He's a character. You just missed all of your shots with a 60% chance to hit. I don't know how that's even possible.
We've got your firepower.
Set up as well, but you are out of range. So you're just going to have to overwatch kind of no matter what. That's disappointing. Let's put the overwatch at about 6.
Transport awaiting orders.
We do have shots here. 50% isn't the worst in the world. I might as well. Nope, we got one. It's just kind of weird delay there. So they might come in, so we'll set up an overwatch. 4 is optimal. We'll go 5? Yeah, let's go 5.
Discipline, experience, action.
All right then. Basic infantry. Let's put you out here a little closer because you might draw attention more than these guys. I'd rather they shoot at them than them, so sometimes they'll just go for the closer target, potentially. Set up kind of a longer range overwatch there. Casterkin.
With precision.
I'd rather have them, some kind of meat shields, but we're in an okay spot here. 4 is optimal, I think, here. Yeah. We'll go about
Kill zone
5-ish.
established.
As long as I draw breath, Cadia stands.
Let's get you into the line. Just for the bonuses we can give. They get close, we could maybe try to bring it down. We've got to get pretty darn close, though. Do I want to move up? I guess we could. We've got the cover here of the Armored Sentinel, so hopefully you're not going to draw too much attention.
Fire! On my mark.
Then let's just run you in so we can connect everybody here. We're not connected to the Chimera, but everybody else has the bonus for next turn. All right, over here. We might as well and have you go ahead and just blast the Hexmark Destroyer. The question is, do I want to supercharge? We've got a 75% chance to hit, so let's go ahead and do it. 30% more damage, like it's pretty considerable.
Overcharging!
Didn't take any damage, good. Landed both hits. Not quite half damage. I was hoping for a bit more, but that's all we're going to have to live with. So if we tear on out here... I don't know if we can do enough damage to take you down. 55%. We shoot a lot, but it's probably not going to do it. Didn't want to do the math, but actually pretty good results, honestly. So we do have the two Kasserkin who could potentially pick you off if we can get in
What
range.
next, sir? Moving to the battle line.
I'm just going to bring our expendable dudes out as far up as we can, drop some overwatches because we're too far away to shoot anyway. We'll set
light them
a
up.
kind of far range overwatch there.
Awaiting your orders.
You can hit the stairs. That might get us close enough to take some long range crappy shots. It does. I mean, we might as well.
Firing.
There's a slight chance we can actually take you down. Ooh, close, actually. 3 health left.
What next, sir?
You can't get close enough, I don't think. Yeah, it's going to be too far because it was too far for them. Alright, Kasserkin. Let's go ahead and mop up that Hexmark Destroyer. The Plasmancer is also trouble for infantry, depending on the ability he wants to fire off. But you should have no
Strike
problem
true.
taking him down. Okay, we had low hit chance there, but we fire enough that it didn't really matter. You tuck in behind the Chimera, hopefully giving us some cover. So with the Imperial Guard, we do kind of want to bunch up as much as possible. 4's optimal. Let's go like
We'll deny them
7-ish.
this ground.
Let's have you hang out behind everybody else. We kind of want to use these guys close up. They're really good up close. They've got the big shotguns, but also can do a lot of damage with their close combat weapons. If we have to, though, we can shoot
Waiting.
short range. I want the Commissar in here so that we can give everybody the health bonus. Well, everyone but the Sentinel, that is. Let's get you right in the middle. Again, there's that ledge there that I always miss. I've seen it enough now that I usually remember it's there. The flag, I think, helps. So next time we might want to use the ability before we do anything. Give some people some bonuses, at least the Kasserkin. So yeah, definitely kind of a cool... Like, looking at these guys on the stairs like this, it's definitely pretty neat looking. You know, showing the might of the Imperial Guard, as it is anyway, which is just lots and lots of bodies that we throw at the enemy, hoping that we can finish them off. Over here, I'm a little concerned about the las cannons. They should be a priority target for the enemy, but they sometimes aren't necessarily. Took everything we had, just take out one character and one of the little tomb blades. But we are kind of engaging at long range. Okay, decent fire there, actually.
Praise the Emperor for these plates.
Ow. Oh, there's the Lord himself, Annihilation Barge. Some long-range las fire there, not doing much. Yeah, the Annihilation Barge, definitely a bit of a problem.
We'll get them back.
Okay, that wasn't bad.
Praise the Emperor for these plates.
A lot of misses there, thankfully. Summoning some warriors there to cause some problems. Yeah, I'm not sure who's worse.
We'll get them back.
The worst thing over here is probably the Annihilation Barge. Oh, I guess that was just enough to take out him, which is too bad. But fighting Necrons, your scouting units often are going to get wiped. Something's teleporting. It's got to be the snipers. Yep, taking a shot at something. Nope, they went for the Casterkin in the back. That's not nice.
Another threat to grind into the dirt.
Something's still way off over on the right side, so we are only engaging part of the army at this point. Okay, I mean, it could be better, it could be a lot worse, I suppose. Do I want to use my ability here? Probably. It doesn't help me much except for the crit chance for ranged attacks, which mainly we just want to give to the Casterkin. It'd be nice to give it to the Chimera as well.
Glory
But
to
let's
the
go ahead
first
and do
soldier
that.
to
Oh,
die.
why am I... There's my cursor, like jumped up. Okay. Over here, we do have a lot of damage potential. You're out of range. Let's set up.
And stabilizing.
So we now have 6 stacks of setup, which means we can use our ability to really high effect here. I could almost kill you if I could land the shots without even using my ability. I'm going to use my ability. It's extra crit chance, extra damage, and armor piercing. So if we could land our hits, you should just be
Right
dead.
through their armor.
Okay, 27 health left. That's unfortunate. We could move in to Flame or something with the Chimera to maybe finish you off and maybe hit those guys as we go in, shoot at something else. So if you set up,
Setting up and stabilizing.
we do not have a shot at the Annihilation Barge. We do have shots at the Tomb Blades. So let's go ahead and nail the Tomb
Opening
Blades. Hopefully. Okay, take out one. The Annihilation Barge is still a major problem. You guys can't shoot anything from that position, but you're kind of mainly there just to soak up shots anyway. Alright. If I was to flame you guys... Yeah, I can get to here and flame these two. On the way... We can shoot the Annihilation Barge a bit. It's not going to be much, though. We might as well try to do some damage, though. Okay, not as much as I was hoping. Gonna push in like crazy. Burn you guys. Should take out their leader. Hopefully the warriors? Nope, warriors are fine. Okay, they are wrecked, but they're fine. We've got immortals, warriors. Yeah, so you're really pushed up pretty far. You are probably screwed. Okay, we can get close enough to get a shot at the Annihilation Barge, but it's going to suck. Oh, we've got an okay shot from here, actually. We could also take out that last Tomb Blade, but I think we can do that with somebody else. So let's move in. We'll try to do some damage to the Annihilation Barge. I don't think we can kill it with what we've got over here. Good shot chance, so let's supercharge it. Hope we don't take any damage. Didn't. Nice. And we landed both hits, so about 100 damage down. Okay. Stellan, what do we want to do? We could give these guys a movement bonus. How far is that? There. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's kind of goofy, but we'll move you. We'll give these two the extra movement.
I will lead from the battle line.
Come on out. I just want to get them into a position where we can take some shots and do some damage. So we don't have any shots. Okay. Range is 3, 2's optimal. We'll set it at max, because why not? Okay. Can I get you in a position to shoot like at least the tomb blades? I don't see a good spot. The rock is causing me a lot of trouble here. Like, I feel like I should have a shot from over here at the tomb blades.
Quickly!
So even with the bonus movement, we're having a hard time getting over here. What do we got? Nope, can't see the tomb blade. We do have a shot at the annihilation barge. We could use my ability. Accuracy is not great, for sure. It's too bad. I really wanted to take out that tomb blade as a priority. I don't think we can kill you, even if we go... Yeah, we'd have to land like every single shot, probably, to be able to do damage. If we use the ability, we're looking at, yeah, maximum 180, so it's still not going to be enough to kill you. But I'm liable to take a bunch of damage here. This is about 150. Let's just take the regular shot and hold off. Still did okay damage, considering we only had about a 50% chance to hit there. And this does decrease my number of attacks for the rest of the battle, so I didn't want to use it too early. You've got extra movement as well, so we could kind of charge you out here. If you rush to here, I don't think anybody else can get that connected. We'll go there. That way at least these guys will have the accuracy bonus for next turn as well. We've got the Ogryn kind of moving in the right direction. Go that way.
For the Emperor!
The warp knows our every move.
Okay, if we come around, can I blind like the Annihilation Barge? Am I close enough to do that from here? Probably not. Oh, I can. Less movement and less accuracy. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that to the Annihilation Barge.
Weight of the Emperor's gaze.
So less movement, but mainly it's the reduced accuracy that's the
Awaiting
big
your
benefit
orders.
there. And let's just run
Lining
you
up,
around
sir.
as well. I'm pushing out a bit too far here, probably, than I should. But I have to get close, otherwise they're just going to pick
On
me
your
off at
orders.
range, I feel like. Like, I can't really lure them in too much. We might have the options here to maybe pick off the Annihilation Barge or the Tomb Blades. The Plasmancer's kind of a priority. The Praetorians are an issue, but not as much as everything else. So yeah, we really want to kill the Plasmancer, I think, here is kind of the ideal.
Victory through discipline.
So we've used our ability here.
Where do you need us, sir?
You guys... We're one away from optimal range, so we could move in. My Chimera, like we could move the Chimera up and we could actually burn these two. Take shots there. That's not an awful call either, I think. Let's go for the barge.
Taking fire.
Okay. Push in, we're gonna burn.
Supporting fire!
I don't know if it'll do much to the Tomb Blades. Took out the warriors, 2 get back up. Tomb Blade is nearly dead.
Carrying the load.
Oh, we've got Locust Heavy Destroyers over here. That's a big problem. A big, big, big problem. What do we have the ability to kill? Probably the Tomb Blade. So we can use basic infantry.
Moving to the battle line.
Come on over here. Gun down the Tomb Blade. We should do enough damage, I would hope. Okay. Tomb Blade's down. These guys we could kill as well. But we probably want to focus more attention on the Plasmancer. If we move, I can probably charge you in to hit the Plasmancer close up. So we could have you come out and take shots at the Annihilation Barge. Could gun or just grenade down the warriors, although I'm not sure we're going to do enough with a grenade. Looks like I have just okay shots here, but we could probably pick them off. Okay, I feel like I'm wasting actions on useless enemies here, but these basic infantry can't really do much anyway. No, we didn't kill them. I probably should have checked their grenade damage there. Okay, we do want to take. I think we do want to take out the Annihilation Barge. I don't really want it to shoot. I do have to push out pretty aggressively to do that, though. But, yeah. 80%.
Strike true.
Not going to use my ability. We should be fine here.
Quantum shields active.
Nice. Okay.
Affirmative.
Now, that doesn't leave me a whole lot to deal with the Plasmancer, but
Yeah.
we can get next to you, but I can't charge you. Even with this path being cleared. I can move up and, like, shotgun you in the face, though, so maybe we move up and just shotgun you in the face. Now, we can kind of reposition so my Commissar is touching on these guys so we get the extra health bonus. We just shift everybody over, and we'll give the Commissar in so we can get the health. So, shotgun to the face. Only a 50% chance to hit. Really? That's unfortunate. We could Furious Charge you, though. Since we only have a 50% chance to hit, is that going to do more? Apparently I
Shooting.
can't do it, so we'll just shoot.
They're shooting at me.
Okay, that was not super impressive. Running out of units here quite rapidly. I think we'll have to use your ability. Move you up so we can maybe connect. We can shoot and then still move. 55%. Why is the shot chance so low? He must have a lot of evasion. I'm going to go ahead and use the overcharged salvos, though. So we can hit a bit harder. Okay, we didn't kill him. 66 health left. I don't have enough left to take you out. Gonna move you behind the Ogren, kind of an odd checkerboard pattern here going on. And we could try to go for shots on him. He's low enough health that you might be able to do some damage. I'm just not sure how much damage our las guns are going to do. Yeah, we'd have to land like almost everything to kill you. Grenade is only going to do, yeah, 15 to 21. So we could shoot you, we could grenade the Praetorian's not going to do anything. So let's just at least start damaging him. 29, pretty close. 37 health left. Commissar. I mean, we could go up and shoot him with a bolt pistol. I don't know if it's going to do any damage, though. Not enough to kill him. I think we're better off getting you into the group so that everyone here is connected. Let's put you kind of towards the back here, so everybody is kind of connected in a line. And as long as nobody gets wiped out, the line will continue, so they'll get the bonus. But I don't have anything I can do. So we'll just drop an Overwatch in your direction, potentially do some damage. So, I mean, we did okay. Tombblade, Annihilation Barge taken out as well as their commander. But Plasmancer's still up, and then the Locust Heavy Destroyers here are just going to wreck my vehicles, most likely. That's all my actions. So between the snipers and the Locust Heavy Destroyers, we're probably going to lose a Chimera. Oh, he's calling in a big strike. That's not nice. That's why we wanted to kill the Plasmancer. He's got some really nasty anti-infantry abilities. Oh, they just ran right through there. Awesome. That's super helpful for us. Okay. Ooh, they're using the big guns on the Augurin. Okay. And they're going for the Augurin as well. I mean, it did. The Augurin are dead. I think it's the first time I've lost... Well, maybe not the first time I've lost Augurin in a fight with these guys.
For each one of us that falls, 10 more will take our place.
Definitely taking a lot of abuse here.
Taking fire!
Basic infantry dying, not a big deal.
Another of them spotted. Over there.
The heck is that? Something from long range? I don't know. I was thinking about doing something from long range. These evil snipers. Okay, we have a bit of a Triarch Praetorian problem at the moment, which is going to be a bit hard to deal with. So yeah, a lot of these guys died. Triarch Praetorian's causing issues. So we lost a Kasserkin squad, as well as the Augurin. So we've lost a lot of firepower over here. Plasmancer is close to death. We definitely want to finish you off. Dealing with these Triarch Praetorians is going to be hard. But we've also got the Locust Heavy Destroyers. But even the Immortals are kind of a problem.
Heavy weapon.
Let's see what we can do. Our big guns. I can't hit back here, it's too far. Let's just try to snipe out that Plasmancer. Okay. And you guys do the same, we'll set up. We could blast a Praetorian or two. That's really about it for what we can do that's useful here. I guess we'll do that. He just gets back up. Let's take a look at where he's facing. We could send the Augurin in to help out with that whole situation. We could also send in my Castellan, because she's got a Power Fist. You guys are looking the wrong way. Yeah, so I think my Castellan going in there and just doing a bunch of punching with the Power Fist might be pretty darn effective. So just as a plan, at least for this squad, just punch him with a Power Fist a couple times and see what happens.
Let every guardsman see your blood spilled.
Smack. Do it again. Smack. No splash damage on that, unfortunately. We had to take out a couple. And they didn't come back, so that is helpful. They're facing the wrong way. You guys can just leave. You guys, I'm not sure if you can leave. Do I have movement left? I do not. So you guys could move and we could just send the Ogren in.
What next, sir?
Here... I don't know what my priority should be. We can, like, frag the Immortals. Or try to gun down this squad. I wish I could use the frag and also take shots. What do we have over here? We still have some basic infantry, so... yeah, if you guys...
Lining up, sir.
let's go ahead and throw some frag out at the close Immortals. We've opened a path. Ogren, get in here. Let's see what we can do to these last Triarch Praetorians. Can you actually finish them off? Not sure. They hit pretty hard. Not hard enough. Disappointing. I was hoping that that would do it. Have my goofy psychic maelstrom, but that just tends to cause a lot of problems. The range is only 2. If I get out here, we could maybe hit these guys with it. It might hit my own guys too, but let's see. So I could go ahead and put it out there. It does hit my own guys though. I don't think that's worth it for just like one squad. Disappointing, disappointing. Well, bring you in. Got a better shot here.
Moving to the battle line.
Tempted to take shots to take these guys out, but I think we want to try to do what we can to the Praetorians. 1 to 2 times 40. I think that's better than us grenading them, because there's only a couple of them left. Okay. Crap. One of them got back up. It's always frustrating fighting these guys.
Awaiting your orders.
You guys, let's just grenade the other squad of Praetorians. Could send my commissar in to attack them. But that'd be a frontal attack, they'd get to counterattack. I could move around behind them, I think. Yeah, I've got the movement. 1, 2... It would probably... we just have to change the angle. I need to do damage to them so I can get the Kasserkin here away. Do you have you... I was kind of thinking we have you shoot them. Or we have the plasma gun here shoot them.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
But I wouldn't mind getting some damage on the Immortals as well before they have a turn. We do have the Chimeras. I suppose that is true. We already have a 60%. We haven't softened them up much yet, though. If I can soften them up, then we could do good damage.
Discipline, experience, action.
Alright, you know what? You guys come up. Chances aren't great, but do some damage. Spread out a bit. Then if you come over, Oh, I can't get directly behind. I don't think I can close combat. Yeah, I won't be able to close combat attack around the corner, which is frustrating. Fine. So we'll just bolt pistol them a bit, I guess. Nope, bolt pistol them. Do not charge into there.
My authority is inviolate.
I'm just trying to soften them up a bit. Keeps wanting to charge in there. Okay. There's still some movement, so we can still move after we take care of this. So we're at 60%. I can freely move. 70%. Let's light them up, see what we can do. See if they've been softened up. Yeah, we took out a couple, but came back. Disappointing, disappointing. Alright. So we do have a good spot here. We could have the other Chimera come over and also shoot at them. We could also just mop up stuff. What do I have left?
Dangers are beyond your understanding.
You... Yeah, I really want to hit the Immortals with you to maybe take some of them out. We can't really shoot close up here very effectively. And you can't really do anything useful.
Chimera transport ready.
I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet. Either the Chimera or the Sentinel needs to shoot at the squad too. So I need the other Chimera also. So if you want to move back... $59.
We'll get you there.
70%. See what we can do. Okay, took out 2. Neither one gets back up. Disappointing. We still have these stragglers.
Rolling into action.
Alright. Now, this could probably take them out. So let's go for that, even though it's 40%. Shoot a bunch. Oh, come on. Well, that kind of sucked. Alright, fine. Sentinel also. Should have done the Sentinel first, because we've got good damage and splash damage, if we can land the shots. Yeah. And you got back up as well. Awesome.
I've got it from here.
Oh, I tell you, these Necrons.
The warp knows our every move.
It's too bad I don't have a little bit more range with this to like drop it on these guys. Gonna back off.
As expected.
Can't move. You can't move. You can. Have you on there though.
What next, sir?
Have the infantry come back.
Awaiting your orders.
Can move here, but I think we're fine. We're just gonna get shot up a bunch. This is an okay spot. This spot's a bit exposed, but we can't really get away.
On it.
So we'll just have this prepped. Couldn't even mop up the guys we had right in our line here. Shows just kind of how weak we are. But part of that is, you know, that we take them down and they come back. So that's definitely an issue. For what's left, Locust Heavy Destroyers are a major, major threat. The Snipers probably second, and then the Immortals third. This turn might be a bit rough. Probably going to lose a Chimera here.
not taking them on board.
Stepping back.
Okay, somehow we survived that shot.
They're shooting back!
I think those were our basic guys. Yeah,
Taking fire!
basic infantry. Yes, waste your shots on basic infantry. Should be able to just run these guys over. I don't think we'll have the heavy flamers back yet, which is unfortunate. You suck. Because there is a big cluster of units here on the ground. This might hurt, though.
Hostiles!
Yeah, definitely a problem dealing with these guys up close. We don't have the tools other than the Ogryn to deal with it. He hasn't even shot the big guys yet. Big guns.
Under fire!
Oh, I went for the Kasserkin. Interesting. Okay. And wiped them out. That's too bad.
Hostiles!
So I got some real long-range shots there. Ow. Okay, I just want to check. My heavy flamers next turn. We'll have them ready to go. Okay. That's too bad. So we have a bit of a problem going on here. We have some options for dealing with these guys close up. Nothing's great, though. What can we actually see with you? Anything important? Not really. I think we might need to actually start moving the heavy weapons guys out. We can hit the Lich Guard, but that's not a big threat. Unfortunately, you're out of range.
We've got your firepower.
We come around. I don't know that I'm going to have much view of anything, but let's take a look and see. From here, what can we see? Still out of range. 42% on the Lich Guard. Yeah, I guess we'll take some pot shots there. Drop one, gets back up. Always the problem. We can get like a really strong shots here. If I move up, I wonder if that would give me a shot on those guys in the back. I'm gonna go ahead and make a move here and see. Can we reach you now? No. Fine. Set up here. I don't have shots on anything that's really an important target. The Lich Guard are irritating, so I guess we'll go for them.
Our shields remain.
Okay, that's another one down. Alright. What I'm gonna try to do...
Victory through discipline.
Commissar.
Flee.
Tell me
or
you
be
can
cut
kill this
down
idiot.
where you stand.
Okay, he's dead. Hopefully he'll stay dead. Come over here, we'll try to do the same with the other Lich Guard.
Flee or be cut down where you stand.
Alright, not sure if we want to move around much. We do have the one Kasserkin squad that's pretty wrecked. Now, we're kind of running out of units here, honestly, for dealing with the major threats. I would love it if I could kill these Lucas Heavy Destroyers, but I don't see any way I'm going to be able to do that.
What do you want?
I don't suppose. By Furious Charge. We can hit them. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do
Out
that.
of me way.
Charge like maniacs. Unfortunately, we don't hit them on the way. But it gets us right in the Deathmark's faces. We just wiped the entire squad. Let's see if anybody gets up. Yeah, a couple of them do. But that's way less sniper shots than we'd have to worry about. But I'm going to kind of cover these guys, at least for the moment. We might be able to take them out with my other units here. Psyker, we do have our special ability here, but it's not really going to matter much. I could move in and maybe drop a storm. That's a tempting idea, actually, because you're not really doing much for me, honestly, at the moment. Yeah, let's use my character here. So if I want to drop a storm, I can hit all of those three guys. I think that's my best option. Let's go ahead and do that, I think.
I will tear what passes for a soul from their bodies.
So less movement, and then if they're still in there at the end, they will take some damage. So it is on a bit of a timer, but maybe we can finish off some units, do some damage to the warriors, maybe try to fight the Lich Guard a bit. Okay, that's something at least. You... Let's blast these immortals. Fortunately, I mean, there's a chance they don't get up, so I kind of feel like I still have to keep trying to take them out. Do have a grenade. This damn Lich Guard. Gonna be a problem for my Chimera.
Lining up, sir.
Let's frag the immortals. Killed one, another one died and came back, which is always frustrating. For the moment, go there.
Where do you need us, sir?
Our two long-range guys, we could actually take out the snipers. If they die, they're actually dead.
With precision.
So let's go around to do that. They've already died once and come back, so they can't again. Hopefully we can do enough damage here. Okay. Alright, snipers dealt with. Like I said, I'm kind of running out of troops. So we could take shots at these guys, but they're going to do almost no damage. We can shoot the immortals a bit. I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. I don't really have much else that's going to matter. I mean, even this isn't going to do a whole lot of damage. We'll take a look. Drop like one more. Do have the Chimeras. We do have some movement. We still have my Castellan. We've got 2 command points now, actually, so we could call in a strafing run, too. That might be worth it, honestly. Rather than doing what I was going to do. It's 3 tiles in a line. You're just warriors. I wouldn't mind hitting the immortals. I don't know where those other snipers are, though. If I can spot the other snipers, then I might try to hit them too, but they're probably way in the back somewhere. Considering... Okay, they're there. I wonder if we can hit both.
As long as I draw breath, Cadia stands.
Haven't even used my ability to take them down. We might want to do that too, actually. On the Lich Guard. Less armor and evasion. So if we do this... We go there. Yeah, I can't hit anything else. It's too far away. Alright, you know what? Let's go take them down. Or bring it down. On the Lich Guard.
It down.
And I could even head up and, like, punch them or something if I had to. We just have to move some stuff around. But I think calling in a strafing shot to maybe hit the Immortals and the Warriors is probably better. So here... God, if we back off, we have a worse shot? Really? No, from here we got 85%. Let's just gun these idiots down. Hopefully they're not getting up. Okay, yeah, we've hit them enough that they can't get up again. So that helps clear things up a bit. We have some movement. We could move around. We could move up and punch these guys. We could strafe as well, the Lich Guard, because we did use the ability. Do I have anything else other than you two? Nope, that's it. It's kind of what I thought. We do have a 70% chance to hit here. So even just staying put, I can do a decent amount of damage to them. So let's go ahead and call in the strafe, I think. And I'd love to hit them, but I think hitting the Immortals to the Warriors is the better option. If we can drop some of them and they stay down. Okay, we killed everybody, but only a few of them got back up. So 2 Warriors and 1 Immortal. So that massively reduces the amount of firepower coming our way. Unfortunately, he still has these big heavy hitters, the Locust Heavy Destroyers. I'm hoping my Psychic ability will do some damage here. My Chimera, let's go ahead and go for the Lich Guard here. I'm not going to move, we're just going to shoot him from point blank range. Only 1. Didn't get back up, though. I'm hoping my Psychic ability will hit these guys pretty hard, but I don't know that it will. So that's all my actions. We do have some movement we can play around with.
As long as I draw breath, Cadia stands.
Castellan, get in there. Commissar.
Advance. With conviction.
Let's actually just look that way. You're liable to get sniped, though. And these Chimeras are liable to get blown up and shot. I'm taking a lot of damage here. These guys are still alive. No movement. We do have you. If I move up, we will get the extra health from him as long as he doesn't die. So I'm going to go ahead and move you in. Maybe that'll draw the attention of the Locust Heavy Destroyers instead of something else. But he is pretty helpful for us. But I think this is all we've got left to deal with him and the snipers back there. So we've massively reduced the amount of firepower they have. I'm hoping the Psychic ability does some good damage. But I think I've got a chance to move first before it's actually going to hit them. I don't know why it zoomed in there. Will my Chimera survive in the front? Depends on who these guys target. Oh, they did hit it, but didn't blow it up. Okay, took a couple extra dudes. Explosion did some damage.
My conviction will have weight to the likes of you.
Oh, going for my Psyker. Somehow she survived that and counterattacked for some damage. Psychic ability did do some damage to them, but didn't drop them. Sniper shot, probably Psyker. Commissar, I think. Oh, now the Psychic Maelstrom's triggering. I thought that was the damage that kicked off there. Okay. I mean...
These manifold dangers are beyond your understanding.
Could have been worse. We do have the blind. So if we can save that, we're in okay shape. So we did lose the Commissar. My Castellan's still alive, so my Castellan can run in and punch the crap out of some stuff. Again, my major threat here, snipers and these Locust Heavy Destroyers. But we didn't even mop up this stuff. So it's a bit of an issue. I do have the Heavy Flamer now. We could move up, shoot them, and burn these guys down with just the Chimera. We can run in and smack the crap out of something. But I can't reach the death marks. We could get up and shoot them. It's not going to do much damage, though. Just a little bit too far away. Alright, let's be aggressive with what's left of our forces. Let's do some damage to you guys. Okay, almost took him down, and we're going to burn you. Should finish you off. Hopefully none of you get back up. Oh, we got extra action. Nice. 2 of them get back up.
Do not
Wonderful.
bear them the full weight of this machine spirit.
For the surge, let's go ahead and hit them again. So we actually did good damage split between the 2, so each shot went for a different target. Let me take a look what you guys can do. I kind of forgot you guys were even here. From here, I don't have great targets. Warriors, Lich Guard. That's it. So, fine.
Setting up and stabilizing.
Let's blast the living hell out of the Lich Guard, I guess. And you've died so many times, you better not get back up. You, let's bring you in. See what you can see to shoot at. We don't have a shot there. So warriors, or immortals. Go for the immortals. Okay, immortals down. Didn't get up. Nice. Okay, that definitely helps. Sentinel, I think we go for the big guys in the back. Do I want to supercharge it? We're at full health. Why not? I want to kill these idiots. Okay, we killed them, but one of them came back. Gonna move in closer.
Search and destroy.
As long as I draw breath, Cadia stands.
Do have 2 actions. We do have a plasma pistol, so we could move in and possibly shoot this guy.
What next, sir?
So basic troops. Let's move in and try to gun down these weakened warriors. Weakened, not weekend. Give me some kind of a view here, please. 90%. Did they get up? They do not get up. Okay, good. So I think what we can do here... actually, I could reach them and do some damage, potentially. Yeah, I mean, that's probably better than just blinding them. Maybe take some of them out. We can move up, shotgun them, and hit them with you. So that's what we're going to do. You...
Lining up, sir.
Let's try to gun down the other warriors. Alright, didn't get up.
Moving to the battle line.
So we have options for you. If I charge in here, what's the range on my plasma pistol? 1 to 3. I'd have to go for it to actually do any potential damage.
Discipline, experience, action.
You're not in a good spot to come back here and help out, it looks like. Can only make it to here. I don't think we have any shots, unfortunately. Yeah, out of range. That is too bad. I'll drop an Overwatch at like maximum range though, just in case. Like Castellan, yeah, I'm tempted to take a plasma shot. I don't know if it would do enough damage to drop it. If I can even land the shot.
I will lead.
I'm gonna go for it.
Battle line.
I think it's unlikely, but you never know. Yeah, best case scenario, we don't kill you. We just do some damage. Did do maximum damage there of 30, but that's not enough. Gonna move you in. Alright, just leaves my 2 that I'm sending up to the top. So I could blind them, but I think instead we're going to go in and hit them. You guys move up, and we'll take a long-range shotgun shot at them. %65% up on the hill. Go for it. Give me some good damage, please. Alright, reasonable. Took out one permanently, another one died but came back. Now, Mr. Psyker, let's charge on over and smack him in the face. See what kind of damage we can do. They don't have anything to kind of retaliate with other than the butts of their rifles, so we should be okay here for retaliation. Oh, took them all down. But one got up. Okay.
I knew you'd
Now they
say
can
that.
teleport and still shoot. But we've done a lot of good damage taking out most of the major threats. I just wish you hadn't gotten backing up. We would have been pretty good. But this has been definitely grueling. Fighting the Necrons, because they're just so strong at killing important targets at range. You gonna shoot my Psyker? Yep, dead Psyker. Alright. It triggered my Overwatch. Not enough to kill him, though.
I have survived worse.
Just shot my Castellan. It's just gonna make her angry. Okay. I think... Like, the Chimera has done a fantastic job so far. But... Ogren, let's just go destroy this thing. This annoying sniper. Break it, crush it, tear it to pieces.
Our position is compromised.
See if it gets up. Nope. Okay. So you're unlikely to get up either. We'll give the las cannons a shot, I guess. I'm going to have to move in. If I have some movement
Pack it
left,
up
I can
and
use my
let's
setup,
move.
but I don't think, like, you move far enough back, I'm not even sure moving maximum I'm going to get a shot. Yeah, still out of range. That is frustrating. So, you know, I think I'm going to have my Castellan run up and just punch you in the face with a power fist a couple times. And if you get back up again, then I'll have my Chimera take you out.
Let every guardsman see your blood spilled before.
Smack. There we go. Alright, it was rough, but we did it. We lost a lot of units. So, we lost quite a bit. One of the Sentinels, one survived, so that's actually pretty good. We lost one of the Ogryn, but the other survived, so that's not awful. One Chimera, but the other survived, also not awful. So I think the main losses, the Psyker, they're hard to replace, right? The Commissar, he did a good job. He'd actually took out a couple units before going down. And then the Kasserkin. So those are kind of the main things that we lost that sort of sucked. We did lose 2 of the 3 Kasserkins. We didn't lose all of them, but they were definitely seemed like a high priority target for the enemy. Yeah, so the Necrons have such a good ability to do massive damage to single targets at range that it's hard to kind of keep some of your characters, tanks, vehicles, that kind of stuff alive. Heavy weapon squads did okay, but I feel like we didn't get as much use out of them as we could because everything was just constantly out of range from where they were set up. And even pushing them out, we still couldn't get shots off at important targets. Yeah, there's just a lot of things in this army to disrupt. So having like the Triarch Praetorians jumping in caused a huge problem for us to deal with. We took out the Annihilation Barge before it could do too much, but it still did quite a bit of damage. The Lich Guard caused me a lot of trouble as well. The Plasmancer did quite a bit of damage to us, but mostly to basic infantry. Snipers are always a pain in the butt to deal with. But overall, I think we did okay for this army. I think the other army that I have that's more of a mixed force would do better here, and we'll try them out next time. But on the other hand, it's more important targets that might get focused down by the Necrons instead, rather than just lots and lots of infantry that just die in their droves, but nobody cares, which is kind of what we happened here. We did get good use out of my Premier Psyker in this one, I think. He did a pretty good job. Even my really short-range ability actually did a good job getting some damage off for us, which was nice to see. Did anybody... Yeah, this Sentinel didn't get a kill. We did soften up some targets, though. But even like a lot of the infantry got some kills on units, especially near the end. So yeah, we did okay, I think, for what we had for our army. And the losses, I think, were acceptable for what we fought. But yeah, next time we'll try out that other army and see how that does, see if it does any better against this force of Necrons. We'll try a different map as well. So this has been more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.